Hi, I'm Tony Jones, Managing Editor of Channel Vision Magazine. I'm coming to you live from the CVX Expo 2025 show floor. I'm here with Russ DeBernardis, Vice President of Strategic Growth Alliances at IPFone. Hi, Russ. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Tony. How you doing? Thank you for having us here. We've been enjoying the last couple of days, so it's been a lot of fun.
It's great. I'm doing well, and it's great to have you here. So, to start things off, tell us a little bit about IPFone and what the company specializes in.
Well, we specialize in a number of different things, so we've got a pretty broad portfolio. We've been in the industry really about 27 years, so we're pretty well established, not only here in the U.S., but even in South America as well. So we have about 5 or 6 offices throughout the U.S. We've been growing through acquisition and through organic type growth. So it's been a real good last couple of years as far as growth, and we plan on doing a little bit of the same things over the next few years as far as growing the portfolio, growing in a lot of the different applications that are now becoming more and more mainstream. So it's not only beneficial for the customers, but it's also going to be more beneficial really for MSPs and or trusted advisors. So that's really what our messaging is. But we handle everything from UCaaS to CCaaS. We do hospitality. We do SD-WAN type services. We provide internet type services throughout the U.S. with multiple carriers throughout the U.S. and have been doing that for a number of years. So we have multiple data centers throughout the U.S. and so with multiple platforms from MS Teams to Cisco WebEx to a separate platform that we leverage for some of the more smaller type customers with multiple sites. So it's a pretty broad range that we handle.
Absolutely. And so what separates you from the competition?
Well, I kind of think that a lot of some of the things we do kind of go unnoticed, and some of those things I believe that are really key elements of our success has been, quite frankly, our ability to be able to deliver on the applications and the things that are sold to the customer. And the reason why I say that is it's delivering on the promises of what is sold and designing the product and services for the customer and doing it in such a way that we handle everything up front with on-site service, on-site installation, and on-site delivery, as well as on-site training. So we feel that those are some of the key elements that really differentiates us quite a bit from the competition, simply because it's a little bit unheard of that we see in the industry to be able to do that. And what it does, we feel that if you install it correctly up front and you do the right things up front, that you don't have to deal with it on the backside. And that's what trusted advisors really like about our service. So that's what differentiates us. There's a number of other things, 6-month satisfaction guarantee, which is very, very, very unique in the industry. So we provide that to all of our customers. So if they're not fully satisfied, they can come back to us. We let them out of the contract. No questions asked. So
that's awesome. And so, what are some of the latest innovations IPFone is bringing to market?
I hate to even use the word because everybody's talking about it, and that's AI. Okay, but so I'll leave it go at AI. I'm going to say it once, and I won't say it again. But some of the services that we're providing in that space, we verticalize a number of them. And one is hospitality. The other one is healthcare. Another one is for law practices, attorneys. Another one is for the service industry. So any of the service industry organizations that are looking to augment their service staff and augment the people that are inside taking calls, making appointments, where they can utilize a person to do the actual change in scheduling of appointments, sending out the reminders. All that is done by us. It's not something that we're white labeling. It's a product and service that we built in-house. And the beauty of it is we can attach it to any product, whether it's a 10-year-old PBX key system or whether it's somebody else's hosted voice system. The beauty of that is it really allows our trusted advisors to be able to have another product and service that's a little bit unique, and it's not just baked into some of the services that only we sell. It enables them to be able to attach it to services of other customers, other partners, I guess, if you will, or suppliers that don't have the ability to be able to provide some of those verticalized services. So it's kind of unique in that respect, and we have several other applications that we're working on, other verticals that we're working on. But right now, they're out in full force. We have test numbers that if you come by our booth, 5009. Come by our booth, and you can check out some of the numbers and actually play and test some of the numbers out on the exhibit floor. So.
Right on. And so, what can we expect from IPFone in the future?
Probably a lot more of growth from a standpoint of not only in growing the portfolio, but a lot of what we've done in the last, I'd say probably the last 4 years, is through acquisitions. So we've made a number of acquisitions, but we're always looking for organizations that really marry up closely to what we do. And the reason why we look at that is we look seriously not just for the ability for us to acquire somebody just for the sake of acquiring them, but we're looking also too for the people, the technical knowledge that they may have. So we want that technical knowledge to be able to match up with what we're already been doing for the last 27 years. So it allows us to grow in a lot of different ways, but it allows us to grow organically as well as through acquisitions. And it gives us different pockets of the U.S. where we can become a little stronger, become a little bit more well-known, and we've had some quite a bit of success in some of the acquisitions.
That's fantastic. And where can folks go to get more information?
www.IPFone.net.com, I should say. .com, and that's IPFone. So www.IPFone.com, or stop by our booth. We'll be more than glad to chat at you. Tony, thanks for having us.
It's great to have you. We really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.
Yeah, tell Berg I said hey.
I will. And we'll see you next time here on CVTV.